Be wrapping this rear bumper today. Show you how I do this. If you just now getting into the live stream after I went live, that's what's going to be going on. If you felt like I provided you value during this, then go ahead and throw me a like after the video. Throw a sub. I do lives like this all the time where I share in real time how to do wrapping and stuff like that. So let's get into it. So what's up? Welcome to the chat. All right, man. Welcome to the chat, man. If y'all got any questions, just let me know. You say what?
I'm gonna make my own YouTube channel and be DJ the rapper.
Do it.
Those are my initials too, DJ.
DJ? Yeah. There's a dude named DJ Raps on Instagram. I think I follow. All right, let me bring y'all over here, getting a little bit closer. Said what? How long does it last once applied? Well, I'm using cast film. Cast film is like 4 to 5 years. If not, are you registered for the selected, sir? I'm a veteran, so technically, yeah. What's up, man? Iowa. What's there to do out there? Never been. All my music stuff playing. Gotta keep tunes. I have a shout out. Shout out Ricker Racing, man. I don't know who you are, but you seem like a cool dude. All right, y'all. So we got a bunch of little tension areas right here. We got to get this glassed around. So I'm gonna I'll show y'all how to do that. Just be working. Ain't nothing wrong with working. Gotta do something, right? If you ain't working, what you doing? We need a light, nice little glass around this corner. There we go. Just gonna pull all this tension out from right here. Got some wrinkles right here. Yeah, I can hit them from the top. I want to heat up my film a little bit because it's cold in the shop. I don't want my wrap ripping on me. Pop that up. Some more heat. There we go. Shrink this back a little bit. For your time in the service. Thank you for your support, man. Mexico is basically cooked as well. What you mean? What you mean by that? Too far gone. All right, your name makes sense now because I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You too far gone. Pop this edge a little bit. Not doing too much fighting down here. All right. So this area, a little bit of heat. Nice work. I appreciate it, man. All right, so now we got this area laid down. Go ahead and do a relief cut right here on this little reflector. Right in the middle. Trim out some of this excess. Heat it up. Feed the wrap in now that we got it heated a little bit. How you liking those octagon lights? They cool for like the aesthetic of it, but if I'm being honest, it's not really much light unless you like sitting, like the car is sitting right up on it. On December 5th, 2018, was inaugurated as Mexico City head of government. She became the first female head of government, first one to come into church. Ah, okay. I appreciate it, Lucas. Appreciate it. Hey, y'all throw a like in the chat if you can. Let's get the chat boosted up a little bit. Some more people in here. All right, so got a little wrinkle down here. I already got this edge laid down, so I'm just gonna peel this back, get a better stretch on this. Make sure I get rid of that wrinkle down there. A little heat up top. Heat all the way back to my fingers. I'm just gonna glass it one more time. Now that we got the tension running this way, I get all these wrinkles out by just pulling it up and giving it a little heat. Not too much. Don't want any peel back to happen. The edge up here, we're just gonna lift it a little bit. Give it some heat. Name of the car, it's a BMW M4. Weekend Warrior, oh, most definitely, man. I used to rap out of my driveway when I first started. It was some really good money. It's not too hard. I mean, I've been doing it for 7 years, so it's crazy of me to say that. But, I mean, once you learn it, it's not hard. It's just like any other skill, man. You learn it, pick it up, get good over time. I got starter videos too, what tools and stuff you need, what things to look out for. If y'all give me a follow and just go down the list of videos, it's a bunch of stuff that can help you out. We should wrap our military jets. That's crazy. I'd love a contract with the military to do that. That'd be cool. Tried to get one with my National Guard unit when I got out to do their vehicles, but you know, military's cheap with the budget. Oh no, I got the DJI mic. Yeah, we keep it official. If the audio ain't good, the whole video is trash, man. I don't get why people don't understand that. But yeah, I got the DJI mic. Got to give y'all that ASMR. All right, so we got that laid down. Let's go to this other side now. Get my heat gun. Can you name a car for you? BMW M4. That's what I'm wrapping right here. That's what I own. It's the only way to go. Yeah, it's like it's a color shift. So it shifts from teal to like a satin blue. Yeah. M4 competition. I can't give you a work visa, man. I'm a solo LLC, man. I work on my own. Shout out Gabe's owners. Oh, you trying to set up some you trying to set up some crazy edit. Make me look crazy, huh? All right, y'all. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just glass this whole thing over. Pull this back to here. Some heat on it. All right, so that last glass, I feel like went a lot better. This one's a little iffy, but we can work with it. Just gotta get all these wrinkles down. Lift up from here. Yeah, it works. And then we'll come from the top, glass it out. Pull the light over here. So now we can pull from the top. That one wrinkle all the way down there. All right, yeah, not too bad. We was able to get it glassed out. Your first work difference from now that you got more experience it was insane actually, because I've wrapped solo. I wrapped my first car solo like 4 years ago. Had no clue what I was doing. But now today, I mean, it's just going through the motions at this point. So it's just repetition, that's all it is. And I'm just wrapping a rear bumper, BMW M4. Yeah, big difference. Wrapping's not hard, it just comes down to repetition. Like how many times you do it, how comfortable are you doing it. Just get good over time like that. Y'all got any questions, throw it in chat about wrapping, about business. If you want to know how much it would cost to get your car wrapped, could give you a good idea. Oh, see, we got some wrinkles here. Just got to relift a little bit. There you go. How frequently are you doing it? Every day. I'm at the shop right now. Big difference from back when I was in my driveway. I gotta work every day now to pay the bills. But when I was wrapping out of my driveway, it might have been like every other week. Now it's just every day. Sometimes I work. I think the longest I've ever worked was like 90 days in a row. Just trying to catch up. Very nice, nigga. Dang, bro, chill out.
What do you do when you get to the badges? Badges and emblems have to come off before you wrap the car. Then you just put them back in the same spot. What's your favorite car? M4. I mean, honestly, Porsche GT3 RS, but I can't afford that. In the process of wrapping my 94 BMW. How much would something like that cost? I'm still doing it myself. It's one idea. So car like that, somebody, on average around $3 grand. Ford, 2006, Super Duty Crew Cab, probably $3,500. I'm at Asheville, North Carolina. Cadillac CTS, probably $3,000. Can you do vinyl? This is vinyl, but we also do PPF, window tint, ceramic coating here. How much you charge per car? So typically coupes are $2,500, sedans are $3,000, and SUVs are $3,500. But this one is a little bit more just because it's like it's a color shift, so the material is more expensive. It's a BMW M4 competition. Went to cabins. What's cabins? I don't know what that is. What is your cost to wrap a car? I just said it. You saying, what do I profit from it? Nothing against your hard work and talent, but you could do a car in about a day. That's a great. Nah, it takes like 3 days. It takes like 3 days, and that's on the faster side. Most people will take a week by themselves. Oh, log cabins. Oh, you like in Tennessee? Gatlinburg or something? What's up, great? Because what is the material cost? Material cost is around like $750, $800. You can factor in some more stuff like knifeless tape, blue tape, tools and stuff. It's right at $1,000. Where'd my squeegee go? Nah, they got cabins in Asheville. Oh. What, like on, to rent out, like Airbnb? Because I don't know too many places in Nashville that let you have rentals anymore. They let you have them now? Dang, because I was going to buy a cabin not too long ago as like a rental property. It was just like a year and a half ago. They weren't letting us do them on Airbnb, though. Switched it back, huh? Son of a bitch. I lost my razor. Oh, there it goes. All right. I'd like my car done by today. Only thing that's getting done same day is a Cybertruck. Yeah, so the front bumper, I'm actually recording a YouTube video for that right now. I'm not gonna do that one on live, but you know, give me a subscribe. Stay tuned. I'll be posting that video pretty soon. Because this is one of the harder bumpers for people apparently, so I decided to make a video on that. Appreciate it, man. Y'all have to go ahead and throw a like in the chat if you can. Feel like if I'm giving you value. Also, just to help a small channel out and get the chat boosted up a little bit. Y'all got any questions, let me know. Need to know a quote. Want some information on wrapping. Answer whatever y'all need. What color is this? This is Avery Satin Ocean something. Satin Frozen Ocean. Where you buy the kits from? Scrapers and stuff.
Oh, I don't know. This is not my car. If I had to guess, one of the easiest places to get stuff like that from is carid.com.
Is your work time sensitive? No, I give myself a week, but I take like 3 to 4 days. A McLaurin?
Shoot. Probably like 4,000, 45, in between there, depending on what you're getting. It's a coupe, but it's a high-end coupe, so you gotta account for stuff that could break and stuff like that. And the body lines on that sometimes are a little bit more difficult. All right, let's wrap this side over here.
Do you got to sand the car first? Nah, most cars come in already ready to be wrapped. So normally you don't have to. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Chrysler 300 full body wrap. Hey, like 3,000. Typically your sedans are gonna be around 3,000 unless it's just like something crazy. Like a Supra wouldn't be the standard 2,500 just because it's got the clamshell hood. It's got a crazy rear bumper, crazy front bumper. Hello from Russia. What's up, GOAT? Appreciate it. Y'all throw a like in the chat. Throw a like in the chat if you can. Let's get the chat boosted. Feel like I'm providing y'all value. Ask me any questions you need to know about rapping. I got you. About to glass this real quick. Got this tension running this way. Get that out. We just need a little bit of heat. Got that glassed out. What's up, Robin Hoods, Robin Hobos, Hobbins? I'm in Asheville, North Carolina. What do you do when paint imperfect? Yeah, paint imperfections are gonna show through. If you could feel it with your hand, it's gonna show through the wrap. So you need to get it sanded or something done to the body before you bring it in. They make reflective wrap material. Yeah, they do. They do. It doesn't last as long as regular material. They actually make reflective brake caliper wrap. What does a wrap cost? $2,500 for coupes, $3,000 for sedans, $3,500 for SUVs. That's just typical. Appreciate the sub. Yeah, this is a real live. How would it be a fake live?
Unless you're gonna use an AI bot design.
How would it be a fake live? I don't know. Maybe it's a live playback you've seen before. Looks like you're rapping a. Nah, it's an M4 competition.
M4 competition for sure.
Bring this light over here. I can't see.
I'm blind.
What you mean, is it recorded or not? I'm here right now. Yeah, for sure, Kevin. Wrap durable enough to withstand road. No, that's PPF. If you get rock chips and stuff, it's gonna chip up the wrap also. Brandy, it's like 4,500, 4,000 to 4,500. Yeah, so it'll lose, he'll lose its reflectivity, it'll fade. Same thing with like the highlighter wraps. They're pretty much done after like a year. Same thing with chrome, it's pretty much done after a year. You gotta get the normal wraps. Cause this is just like a basic like liner of glue with some type of material sitting on top. So you got the UV rays beating this stuff down. I don't know, man. I like the M4s better. Does it rip or tear easily? When you're installing, yeah, it can rip or tear easily, especially when it's cold. Already wants it. Okay. You tripping. Throw a clear coat wrap on top of this blue you're doing. It's not a clear coat. You're probably talking about PPF, paint protection film. And they actually have that on the car already. I'm putting a wrap on top of that because the paint protection film protects, but you could do it the other way around too. Is there a wrap that is durable enough to go on a big rig? You would just go with like a color change PPF. That's the most durable thing. Child born feet first briefly wear their mother as a hat. No one's ready to talk about it. What's your thought process is crazy. Why are you thinking about that? Huh? Somebody said when a child is born, they wear their mother like feet first. They wear their mother as a hat when they come out for a brief second. I was like, why do you why are you thinking about that? Can you do custom wraps? Yeah, check my page. I do all types of custom stuff, custom prints, sinks, toilets, PlayStations, guns, whatever, you name it. Chrome delete any good? Yeah, I mean, it'll last you. Maybe like 5 years. Peel it off, do it again. Is it worth what you got to pay for it? I don't really think so. Chrome deletes are expensive. Yeah, clear bras are good for just protecting. You can do Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, you can print anything. I can print your face and put it on the car if you want me to. I can print your mama face too. Whatever you need. You can literally just come up with a design, get it printed, and put it on your car. Is it harder to install? Yes. But all these commercial vans you see going down the road, those aren't custom paint jobs. Those are wraps. Have been designed and printed out. Is there such thing as a chrome wrap? Yes. Costs like $3,000 for a roll. Polish and bare metal. It's like a mirror-like finish. I mean, chrome wraps are good. They just last like a year. You're better off polishing your car. Someone, have you seen the new Camaro? Not since the second gear. That's a good one, German Oak. Will you wrap a car with no shirt? Nah, I ain't doing that. Keep it professional around here. Do they take the paint with them? Nah, you gotta have like pretty terrible paint for the wrap to peel the paint off whenever you take it off. Like your paint, your clear coat has to be already chipping and stuff like that. How much to wrap a truck? Like $3,500 typically, unless it's one of the small trucks. Appreciate y'all for asking questions and stuff. If I provide y'all value, go ahead, throw a like in the chat. Let's get it boosted up. You gotta, can I get that? You using that stool right there?
Which one?
The rolly?
I got another one on the other side. You can take it.
I'm about to do this recess spot.
Yeah, for the famous YouTuber.
Appreciate it.
It's weird, dude. I'm like, oh, it sounds so good.
All right, y'all. Get into the hard stuff. Y'all take military discount. Man, I am military. I'm a veteran. You don't need no discount, troop. You don't need no discount, troop. All right, let's feed this in. Sub, keep the great content. Need that discount. Government ain't helping. Hey, you not lying about that. Appreciate the sub though. Nah, I'm doing an inlay piece. So I'll lay the flat part and then I do another piece on the top area so it's not overstretched and bubbling out. Your truck is rusting. Fix the rust issue first and then wrap it. Yeah, anything rusting, it's gonna rust underneath, so you would want to fix that first. How long does the average car take? They're like 3 or 4 days. How does a person recognize a bad wrap if you're buying a used car? Open the door, look at the door jambs. You're gonna see that it's wrapped. I'm new to car paint. Appreciate it. Yeah, actually, I might inlay this whole piece. It's crazy tension. This whole piece needs an inlay. Too much tension in the corners. So we'll cut that out. Let's do this area first. Cut a little above so we could feed it under the light. I loosened up the light a little bit, so got some wiggle room, tuck it underneath. Go ahead. It's super hot over here if you want to take it somewhere else. Why would a chrome wrap last only a year? I thought it would last longer and less. Just, I don't know. It's just the material. They always, I mean, you might be able to get 2 years out of it, but typically when people get a chrome wrap, they got to throw PPF over top of it also. But the chrome fades and it starts to get like dull and looks like crap after like a year. You might be able to keep it up there longer, but it just looks like crap. Mainly for like celebrities or something. Just want to switch up their car wrap every year. No, I got tape right here, and then below that is the wrap, and I'm not actually cutting the wrap, I'm scoring it. To cut the car, you would have to be like stabbing this thing. But the tape reduces the tack, and then also it's some protection. It's like a protective layer. I've been doing this for 7 years, man. Maybe somebody who just started, yeah, they'll probably cut through every layer and cut the car. But that's the job. I'm using Avery. Well, I don't have to, the car is done. I just got that one door and then the front bumper. I don't need any more scraps. What about the underside and the boot? What you mean? It's got a black diffuser on the bottom. You say trunk over the water. This is an import competition. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Correct. So where do you use the cutting tape? Mainly I just use it for like designs nowadays. Every once in a while I'll use it, but mainly just for designs because I've gotten to a point where I could cut very light now, so I don't have to worry about cutting the car, or I just use tape. But knifeless tape, when you're first starting out, you don't want to cut against a panel. It's very useful. This is a beautiful car, German quality, for sure, for sure. And for, okay. Oh, wow, in the day. Y'all got any questions, need quotes on cars? Want to know how to start rapping? Let me know. If you just joined the chat, go ahead and throw a like in the a like for me so we get chat boosted up a little bit. If you feel like I'm providing you value. No, I got a 2018 M4. This probably lasts like 4 years. If y'all want to see the knifeless tape, I'll show you how I do that, because I need to do an inlay on this trunk area. Go to score this wrap right here. Do a lot of commercial wraps here in Texas. When I get a color change, it's a break. Yeah, the color changes are always therapeutic, man. 04 Silverado SS. Good. Otherwise, roof is the only other issue. What's going on with the roof? Is it like rusty, or what's going on with it? All right, let me go get me another piece of wrap real quick. Factory paint is pretty much. I'm gonna get the knifeless tape too, or here it is right here. So we'll just put the knifeless tape on the actual blue. We're doing this inlay because if we stretch it into these recess areas, it's gonna pop out, it's gonna bubble up. So we wanna lay a piece in here with no tension. So we're just gonna lay this down. If y'all got any questions, just throw it in the chat. Come back and read it in a second. You're actually gonna have a seal on the recess. Inlay. We want to lay this in here because we got this tight, real tight area. If you lay the wrap in there, it's gonna bubble out. Then it's gonna rain. Water's gonna sit in here, and then you're gonna be all over YouTube because you put out a crappy wrap job. Amen, Dave. So whenever you're so to avoid cutting the car, where'd my razor go? Let's say this was my razor, right? To avoid blading the car, you don't want to put your finger on the back when you're cutting. You want to just put it on the sides and glide it, and that's just gonna score the wrap, and then you can just take it right off.
Practice on the balloon too, it's safe.
Huh?
Practice on the balloon too, it's safe.
Yeah, practice on the balloon. Put some wrap on the balloon and do that. Do you get paid good? Bad month can be like 4K. Good month could be like 8, 10. How much is this wrap job? This one's $27.50. Break my mirror. Tell them not to break my mirror. Somebody said don't break that mirror.
What?
Somebody said don't break their mirror.
Which mirror? This one?
Yeah.
Who said that?
I don't know.
Somebody we know or not?
Diaz? I don't know. Might be the person who owned that car. Yeah, man, you gotta have good music. Yeah, Dan. Let me mess up the customer's stuff. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna cut some wrap out. You doing PPF on that one?
Yeah, I just
can't hear anything he's saying. All right, so now we got a chance to lay this in here. 0 tension, so let's do that. Be the best way to do it. Tack it right there. Tack it right here. Squeegee. So we kind of want to feed it in there and then work it out. Almost just go ahead and lay the deepest part first. Get some light so y'all can actually see. All right. So now I want to get some heat on this to loosen it up because it feels kind of stiff. Got that soft. You just rub my finger in like that lowest recess area. Kind of follow it up. So now we got 0 tension. We just got to go lift these little edges right here where it's bubbling up. Get that air out. Now from here, all I want to do is pull the wrap over this edge. Just gonna square it out. Might need to glass this up a little bit. Not right there. If I miss your questions, my bad. I gotta focus up for a second and I'll get back to it after we get this laid down. You see how now we're just sitting right in that recessed area. There's no real tension. Now I can heat it out. All right, so now we in there. This ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I do lives all the time. I do them like twice a week. It's cheaper paint or wrap. I mean, it depends. You get some pretty cheap wrap. You get some Mako paint. A real paint job is definitely more expensive. You got the people who argue that paint is cheap, but they probably go to Mako or they haven't got their car painted in a long time. The paint system's changed over because I'm a collision tech, platinum certified iCar body tech. So when I was going through, we were using the Exalta systems, like a water-based paint. That stuff's pretty expensive. It could be like $9,000 just to get your car repainted the right way versus a wrap job being half of that or even a quarter of that sometimes. Yeah, for sure, man. Just add me on Instagram, RJ the Rapper. Send me a message. See if I can get you wrapped up. All right, so now we're not even gonna pull this knife fist until we get the other side laid. So let's turn the other way. Get this side laid down first. Candy job for $3K. Show me Send me a message on Instagram where you get that for 3K. That's crazy. You're being sarcastic. Ain't no way. No way. If that was true, my car would be candy painted instead of wrapped. Probably like 3K. Oh, it's an SUV? Oh, still I think those are easy cars. Anywhere from 3 to 35. Ford Colts. Yeah, you trolling. You're trolling. All right, we could do a little. We could actually do a little relief cut. We don't need all this film over here. Make this side easier than the other side was. All right. So now we can heat this a little bit. So the other side needed some slight tension. Soften it up. Gotta read the wrap. Okay, so see, finally got it laid into the recess. Flattest part. That's all I wanted. Everything else, they give it a small stretch. This right here, never gonna pop out the recess. Alright, so we got that area laid. And I don't even have to wrap this deep, but I like to just cover the edges just in case somebody's back here disassembling their car. Take it all the way in. Hold on, chat. Alright, 4 codes. Paint is a whole different thing. I ain't say it can't compete. It's just a different product for different people. Can you wax the car? Yeah, you can. You can ceramic coat it. It's actually preferred that you ceramic coat it. Prevents it from breaking down faster. Different strokes for different folks. If they want it wrapped, they'll get wrapped. If they want paint, they'll get paint. Do what you do with your money, they're gonna do what they do with their money. That's the argument. There's really nothing more to talk about on that. This job requires patience. That's the job description. Patience. A Nova, what's the year? Year, make, model. I need more than that. Yeah, wrap is just for people who like to change up the color of their cars. It's never been a permanent thing. That's the crazy thing that people always argue about. And I'm like, no, paint is gonna be better if you're looking for something permanent. Wrap is temporary. Wrap is for the colors that you don't want to pay for a paint job, like a candy paint job. These type of colors are gonna be way more expensive. And then what if the customer wants to change the car next year? You know, so that's what wrap is for. All right, so we got this whole edge laid down. zero tension. I'm gonna use that knifeless tape. Just gotta cut an alleyway for it. All right, and there it goes. Get it started. Pull these pieces of tape from under it. Give it a little heat, and the crazy part is when you use knifeless on body lines, it just hides the inlay. It just makes it invisible. I'll have to trim off that little bit, but other than that, it's really hard to tell. Definitely hard to tell on the phone, but it's hard to tell in person too. So after you get that, then you can go back and cut on the back side. If you want to get super detailed and get this top piece wrapped, you can do that too. Easy, right? Too clean, right? And then you would just go and put the trim back in here that belongs in here. It should be something like this. And now you got everything covered. And then you put this gasket back on. I think people should always wrap it all the way up to the top. I see a lot of people stopping right here when they're wrapping a car. It's not the move. I appreciate it, Daniel. Appreciate it, Tony. '74 Nova. Let me look it up. You said a '78 Rally Nova. I never heard of it. That's crazy. '78 Rally Nova. Oh. Yeah, like 2750. I did a 1970s, I think like fastback or something like that. That one was actually a pain. Hey, preach, Tony. That's facts. Can you show me what your most expensive film is? So you see this one right here, this red and black? It's a custom printed film. These are like double the cost. So if a roll is normally $700, this is like $1,500. Because you can get whatever design. This is actually a red bandana design. I did that on somebody's door jams. Did it on my door jams too. Yeah. You just gotta get you gotta be really patient, you gotta get really detailed. With the wrap, man, especially if somebody's paying you good money. Plus, it's your product out there. A lot of people are gonna come up to this dude and ask, "Yo, where'd you get your paint job done?" And he's gonna be like, "It's a wrap." Boom, word of mouth right there. That just sold me my next customer, just because of the quality. So, good quality compounds on itself. Helps you get jobs. So why half-ass it, you know? Instead of, doing half-assing it, and then you got people who don't want to come back to you because your job sucked. Just do it right, first time. Factory. all right, Diaz. Capping now. We don't steal around here. Super cash. Not sure if you remember me. I'm the one who ordered the Gold Chrome wrap I was telling you about for my bike. Oh yeah, I remember. Have you tried it? Because it's hard, isn't it? Chrome is one of the hardest ones to do, especially on compound curves. Appreciate the sub. I'm doing good. Happy crafts. Well, it just came in today. Let me know how it goes, man. Hop in another live and let me know. If y'all feel like I provide y'all value, go ahead and throw a like in the chat. It helps me out a lot. Just one small little click help your boy out. I did the prep work just now. Okay, for sure. Should I rap? Should I rap? Chrome on my. You could. Hello from India. All right, y'all. So. Put some of this back together so I can show y'all how good this coverage is. Got a lot going on in this trunk, don't mind me. Let's get some of this back together. I'm gonna show y'all this coverage real quick and we'll finish up bumper. All right, so can you get this on? My finger on that one. All right, so now that we got that, go ahead and put this back on. As you can see, everything's covered, the original color covered, and then we can just go behind. I was actually supposed to do this before I put that in there, but you go put the gasket back on. It looks factory, right? That's what we're going for. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this cut out. Greetings from Poland. What's up? Jesus is King. Most definitely, man. Yeah, man. Let me know how it goes, man. I'm interested to see how that goes for you. BMW, yeah, import competition. Import competition. Shout out Gary Car Edits, man. You have red foil wrap? No, I don't. Good labor recommended. I do body work. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Very good work. Appreciate it. How much does it cost to start rapping? I started with $100. Rap kit off Amazon. You install PPF. Yeah, the car on the other side is getting PPF right now. Must be easy to wrap a Tesla Cybertruck. Yeah, it takes like 6 hours, 4 to 6 hours. Super easy. Super easy money. Love those around here. Love those. Y'all got any questions, let me know. If you need a quote on something, want to know anything about rap. If not, please throw a like in the chat so we get some more people in here with some more questions. Help you learn more, help out a small channel. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with me.
No more. Did the heat go off?
What's it cost? How much does it cost to cover the foil vinyl wrap? The wrap itself is, this one I think was like, this wrap was like $1,000 something. But typically you can get some good wrap for like 700, 800. Let's do it, man. I actually wrapped one of those at SEMA. SVJ. Just like this. This one's $27.50. So I got 2 videos you should go watch. One is 10 wrap tools that you need for wrapping. And then another one is 5 tips for wrapping. It's on my page. It'll help you with everything you need. Like you can physically see what you need versus me just telling you, you not knowing. Yeah. All right, we gotta trim out this little bottom area over here. requirements. And patience. Big requirement. How much? Probably 3,500. Have you found a GPS tracker yet? No, but then again, I wasn't looking, so who knows? How long does it take to get that car wrapped? This one's gonna be 3.5 days. That front bumper's gonna kick my tail. Yeah, I don't know if he needs a new one. I think it just needs a little polishing up. It look brand new. I say it needs a brand new one. This is Satin Frozen Ocean by Avery. Satin Frozen Ocean. Inmate competition, I haven't got a chance to do one of those yet. But I'd probably say 4 days, I guess. Not as crazy as I used to be. Around work, 10, 12-hour days. Even like 6 to 8 pounds. I had days where I could finish cars and charger or something like that, which is crazy. Finish those quick.
y'all. It's looking like that's pretty much it for me. I'm gonna take y'all around the car just so y'all can see. I just got some final touches, put some bolts in, put the liner back on, stuff like that, but this is the car. Dinner's ready? Oh yeah, I'm definitely about to leave, y'all. Just got to do the front bumper. Like I said, I'm going to do a YouTube video on this one. So if you're interested, go ahead and throw me a sub. You can see exactly how I do that one. Plus, you can see the process of the rest of the car. This door, we can't do yet. I think you got a bolt that's stripped in there, so you just got to take it to the dealership, bring it back so I can take that door handle out, wrap this door. It'll take like an hour, but other than that, car is pretty much finished. See the nice color flip on it. Super nice, super nice. But yeah, if you haven't yet, go ahead and close out with a like in the chat, man. Love y'all guys. I'll see y'all next time I go live, which will probably be next week. So tap in and we'll see what we're doing next week. See ya.